Well, I guess I'm on a new computer now with a better GPU and CPU, I hope, and 16 gigs of RAM. That's kind of cool. So, yeah, beginning warning for every video. There's spoilers for the Beastars past like the future chapters around chapter 100. And there's swears and all that shiz. Haha. I blew away your expectations this time. We can't find werewolf. I mean, we know where werewolf is. He just can't appear on the podcast for this one and the next one. So maybe it'll be for the other one, but we do not know yet. So, yeah, I hope you have a good video.
Chapter 15.
What is that?
Warm proof of kinship.
Oh, no.
The last thing you want in your Beastars.
Hello, everybody. Project Cherryton presents the Cherryton Podcast, featuring me, wquiz, Maya Amano, and
hello there.
Instead of werewolf, rest his soul, is sidpoke. Hell yeah, he's our substitute host.
Why are you making it like implying he's dead?
His PC broke.
He's dead to the Discord world.
As you said that, my laptop froze. I'm not even kidding.
Joining us today are three special guests, all affiliated with Patrick Kamui Miracle, Dusk. Say hi. Yes, okay.
Hello.
Kwilo.
What's good?
And Pearvoz.
Hello.
All right, so let's get down to business and defeat
the
Melon.
Do you want to tell us
I said Melon.
about the
defeat
thing?
the Salami?
I'm going to give a quick synopsis of chapter 190 because Werewolf isn't here and we lost all structure because of this. So basically, the wall got bonked by Gosha last time. And then, this is chapter 190, not 191, just saying. I know it's already out, but it's not out on Mangadex, so therefore it's not out for me. So a bunch of herbivores are like, whoa, is that the back alley market? And they're kind of afraid of it, and they go in, and then some turkeys are like, oh shit, there's a whole roasted turkey shop here. And then he has an existential crisis. And then possibly Tao, probably not Tao, destroys the storefront. And that's the end. Oh, also Melon shows up for a little bit.
You're saying it's Tao. I don't think it's Tao because I'm looking
I
at
don't
one
think
of the
it's
frames.
Tao.
When he says
that
we
was a-
carnivores,
that was
that
a
doesn't
joke.
really look like Tao.
Yeah.
He looks.
It
It's
kind
in
of
the
looks like
funny
something
edits.
like a different animal.
No,
Yeah, like-
it's in the funny edits.
Okay.
He's like,
90%
my
of the people
boyfriend
that
is
are
an
all in the
anteater.
Cherryton school
I ripped his
are
arm
all-
off, but it was an accident. TV, I will destroy this sinful place for you.
Well, here's the
That's
thing:
why I
ripping
said
up
that.
your arm is a true sign of love. Sometimes you gotta let it.
Obviously.
Yeah.
How'd you meet Dad? Oh, I ripped his fucking arm off. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
How I Met Your Mother.
Those funny edits are really good.
Yeah, they're
I
good.
love my wife.
Especially when they're
like, I love
JoJo
my-
references.
I let it rip.
Look, there's the weird S thing everybody did in school.
And then there's menacing Louis.
The stance that Louis does brings me with joy. I just see like the one where it's like just a strip of him doing it 5 different times, and he just looks so angry with his clenched fists, and it's like minimally like drawn, so it's just even better.
Very good.
I love when they're minimally drawn because, like, compared to other people, it's just like when it's like humans, like the Beastars animals just look so adorable and it's just really
like the one where it's the fox for Goheen just sitting on the bed, just so sad. That's like the best one.
Yeah, Beastars sometimes have the funniest faces, especially like the backgrounds where it's just blobs and they're just the eyes.
Yeah. The eyes and the clenched fist.
Yeah.
Sid, put the thing I just put in podcast text in the final edit.
Okay.
Yes.
W Quiz draws angry Louis
Wait, what?
in podcast text.
Oh.
The last funny edit is like Louis of Spain.
Oh yeah.
At long last, Louis now full anger mode.
You merely adopted the back alley market. I was born in it, molded by it.
Well,
Salami lady.
sure.
Yeah, that's a good post too. Just them like cheering. Can we actually like?
Okay. Let's.
Are we actually gonna like talk stuff like serious about the chapter? Because there's one
Yes.
thing I really want to talk about.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I mean,
Bring
that's
it
what
up.
this is
Go
for.
ahead.
One thing that I really liked was just page 4 with like the turkey standing in front of the turkey shop. Like that just is like a scary panel itself. Like imagine you're just seeing yourself, like your people like served like that as like property, and it just really adds like a different texture. And like I know it's also the eyes too. Like turkeys have like bigger eyes. It's just wow. Like imagine being that turkey and seeing that you're so small and fragile. And then of course like they destroy it. They destroy the shop too. But like that just panel as an essence is. It really reflects like also like the dynamic of carnivores and herbivores. Like even through the end of the day, carnivores are still going to be superior than herbivores and of their superiority. And this panel is proof of it.
Also,
I mean-
big kudos to Hybrid Gumi in like redrawing that sign so that it's in English. Like they redid the
Oh wow,
the
yeah,
whole
that's
roasted
nice.
turkey thing.
That is great.
That's really good. But it's like, but yeah, it's kind of like if you were to stand outside of a shop like today, it'd be so messed up if it was today. But it in the contrast of it, if you were standing outside a shop and it said that it was selling like human parts, like that's how messed up that is. Of it's like your people are literally being sold in a shop so casually, and I can't imagine like how messed up that is to probably see that.
Yeah.
And it even says on the left, it's like little Chinese lantern that says from young to old turkeys, meaning like they could kill very well, like very, very young turkeys.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it's kind of messed up.
It is messed up.
It's an interesting dynamic, yet also something like really scary. Like we can like I feel like us like as humans who like we all like are the same. There's not like one human that's like ready to like eat or like the others. We can like never really like feel the fear that's like emanating from this. Never empathy served unless it's like some some weird play backwards.
Yeah.
Still.
I mean, the whole Beastars thing is about like, you know, that people are like different and that they should be treated equally. And I know we don't want to go into that, so treading lightly on that.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, we didn't want to talk about politics and stuff like that. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, human rights isn't a political thing.
That's true.
That is
It's
true.
essential.
But yeah, no. I mean, the entirety of Beastars is about, you know, racism and stuff like that.
And ethics and just
yeah.
Like this being
So-
political, because I don't think real life politics involve like us arguing whether or not we should eat our fellow people or stuff like that. Because like
cannibalism is bad.
and plus we humans taste bad. Quoting Guido Mista from JoJo, we can't eat other humans. Tastes bad. Thank you, Guido Mista from Part 5.
There's a meat shop.
Good thing he's not from
called-
Part 4. Got him.
There's a meat shop.
I mean,
called
and
Boy
it's not
Meet
like we're
Girl.
just like bringing up politics like, oh yeah, here's my opinion. No, it's like Beastars is directly supposed to be about like racism and how it's like treated, you know. So it's not like I'm bringing up like, oh hey, yeah, you know, here's my opinion on the presidential election this year. No, we're still talking about Beastars and how it's their racism is treated and how you know
For the people in the
equality is
Kamui
treated.
Miracle server, Baby Melon for president, like
Yup.
Oh yeah, Baby Melon for president.
Mhm.
Even though
Simply.
he's under the
like
legal
that's
age.
the political debate I want to see.
Simp Louis is behind.
Dude, if a dog can become a mayor of a town, then
I see.
Baby Melon
I
can
heard that and I was like, yes, that is
That's just
that is
plain
what I
adorable.
need. Yeah. It's like a town that was like, you know what? I'm gonna spice it up here. Dog for
Yep.
mayor.
Another thing that I also really like, I'm sorry, it's just Melon's quote on like page 10, because I am the embodiment of this world's hate. Like it just really like brings out the essence of a villain. Like what a villain does is not because like they're bad purposely. It's bad because sometimes their circumstances force them. Like we see other villains, such as let's say, who else do I have to bring up? I don't want to bring spoilers to any like say like Joker from like Batman. Like the Joker was someone that's been laughed at, like been clowned on. Like he's the embodiment of like what's deemed like a joke in reality. So he has no choice to like prevent himself. And when he's seen as such a monster and different from who he once was, it kind of shows like the true nature. Like pretty much hate on people that are like just, and like Melon kind of shows that I am the embodiment of this world's hate. Like that's kind of really like
a lot of people compare Melon to the Joker, mostly because he's like, we live in a society, and
when he's unhinged.
Yeah. But yeah,
you know, he has no sense of direction of what he's gonna do next, and I think that's how they make the comparison of you can't tell or you can't predict what the Joker does next, and neither can you for Melon.
Another character that's like that. Another character that's like that is Goro Majima from Yakuza. Like one of my friends, like Red, who is also on Kamui Miracle, we discussed it a lot, like good amounts. How like Melon and Majima are similar in the sense that like, they can become easily unhinged, focused, and like dead straight. They can say like the serious like things, and you can see like their inner like good in them. But I feel like it's rather that like they're bad because of that, like the instances and trauma they witnessed. Of course, Majima's not an actual villain of the Yakuza franchise. Still.
Yeah. There's the question though, is there any good in Melon? Like is he able to come out of that?
I think so. I think that because there was a little comic on Twitter where it was Melon, Jack, and Legoshi as like kids, and Jack and Legoshi
you bring up that it was when they were kids.
Well, I'm saying give me a second. He's like, if he was raised differently, or if he had friends, or if he was raised in a different environment, because Legoshi is, part, not part herbivore, carnivore, but he is mixed, like a hybrid of some sort, to an extent. And I feel like if he would have,
pretty much,
and I feel like if he was raised with people, or just friends with Legoshi, he would have. I think Legoshi would have helped him a bit if they were both, children.
Well,
and
it would help him.
It would help him. It wouldn't perfectly make him a good person.
You're relying on if things had happened differently in the past. Mm-hmm. I'm meaning now. Is there good in Melon now? Is there a spark of virtue in this insane amalgamation of society's prejudices at this moment in the manga?
Well, he doesn't seem like he has any sort of moral like boundaries. Like he'll just do anything because he just does not care. I think he's just mad at the world more than anything.
Yeah,
I feel like we can't really see his good side as of now because one, he's deadlocked in a fight to the death with Legoshi.
Yeah.
And two, now he's like in a turf war as well, so that kind of like collides together to like. I really don't think like he would like evaluate morals when it means like standards and life is on the line.
I don't think there's like a good side to him. I just think there's an innocent side to him, because you can clearly notice he sometimes like acts or reacts to something like a child. Because in the end, he still is that child, isn't he?
Yeah, because he had he grew up essentially the day he murdered his mom. Wait, can we talk about that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Dude, we're talking about 190 now.
I know, but like I was like, oh, can we talk about this,
ago.
that, but the day that he did that, he essentially became an adult. And was he ever like caught for that? Did he?
No, he said there was a robber.
Oh yeah, I forgot. He's on the phone. He's like, yes, someone came in and robbed the house or something like that and killed my mom.
Yeah.
Or my mom's injured or something.
I want to do some looking and see if Melon ever does anything that doesn't benefit himself in some way. So like if is there a point in this? Oh yeah, I can think of one off the top of my head. In the chapter where Louis comes back to the market and he like sheds his antlers at the perfect time. Melon was it Miguel? I think Miguel confesses to eating a deer.
Oh yeah.
And then Melon does not like punish him at that point, and that's like the only thing I can think of where he
has a
does
little bit of
something-
remorse.
Yeah,
And that's another part, and it includes this chapter where that I don't know what I like Panther or whatever, he says we carnivores don't want to eat herbivores and we don't want to hurt you. And that references and that goes into the Shishigumi. Whenever they had the antlers for Louis, they were just gnawing on the antlers just because they didn't eat meat, or I think it was because Melon wouldn't allow them to.
yeah.
I think it was that. Okay.
Oh, it's crazy, but we love him. Wait, do we?
Like, how many carnivores do you think do not, like the one that was destroying the turkey shop, do not want to eat carnivores? Is it like a majority of them? I mean, carnivores eating herbivores. You think it's a majority of them, or you think it's just a small percent that we're just seeing at this Black Alley Market destroy stuff?
I'd say it's majority, because for a lot of them, it's an addiction.
Mhm.
You know, like
Contraire, I think it's just a strong vocal minority. And honestly, like if there's a good amount of people coming in, but they're like the same person, yeah, they're gonna get money from the same person over and over again. And it just feels like rather like the majority is always going to be overshadowed by like the negative aspects and consequences of what the minority groups of carnivores.
I mean, with Gohin, we've even seen that it is an addiction. Like the scene, we'll see it in season 2, I think, where Legoshi and Gohin are in the bar or whatever, and there's that. I think it's a hyena.
The hyena,
Yeah, the hyena, like literally, like he's gone so past the part of eating meat that he's just gnawing on the bone, just like just trying to get whatever he can because he's so addicted.
One thing I'm asking myself is, and this is like related to the chapter, why do they destroy the market now? Like right now.
Revolution.
Why didn't
I
they...
think it's because it's been like exposed to the public eye. Like people know what it is now. They can see into it. And now it could either be a save of face, like the carnivores are like, shit, we're going to get found out here. And so right now, if we destroy it, we can save our reputations.
Yeah, is it just purely because of the reputation, or is it really because they want to, like the carnivores want to change? That's like
I think it's I think it's that they want to change, but in the past they didn't know how, and they also didn't realize that they had the support of someone like Louis, because Louis was like, you know, go see for yourself, go see the back alley market, you know, it's there, we can't ignore it.
Yeah.
I also want to ask another question. How many carnivores, like in general, know about the back alley aside from that visited? Because I feel like that would also take a good accountability into play.
I think everyone knows about the back alley market. At least, if
like Bill mentions in
everybody knew, but now it's exposed.
Yeah.
They know it exists, but they don't know the true nature and what goes down truly.
Yeah,
like they know it exists, but they don't know what majority don't know what it looks like.
Young herbivores don't know about it, because of what happens in I think it's at the beginning of 188, I believe. No, wrong. Sorry, 185. No, I'm still wrong. Never mind. I don't remember the chapter, but like. Young herbivores usually don't know about it, and then Bill says that it's like a rumor in earlier chapters, like 30 or something. 20, 28.
I can't think of it.
No. It's still in the first arc. Like it's not in the anime. I don't think that line was not in the anime, but after it was before they went and saw it. Like Ellen, the zebra, thinks it's only like a rumor or like a legend, and then Bill says that it's like it's different than what it is. So I think the societal view of the back alley market can be one of like an urban legend to one of not even like in the public eye.
Yeah, I think it's something where it's like, oh yeah, there's this. Because remember, whenever I think it was in the anime, even like whenever when Louis said, "Don't go to the back alley market," they were all like, "What?" They were all like kind of like confused, like they had like, "Wait, what?" And then when they had stumbled upon it, they were like, "Holy shit, here it is! This is crazy!" They were like, I had never seen this before. So I think it is like kind of like almost like this urban legend and myth that it exists. And when they finally found it, they're surprised that it's real.
Okay.
I think it's more or less about like the fact that existence, just the shock value. Like we can know like we can like say that dragons exist, for example, and like be okay, but then when we see one, like that's when it like hits home, like, oh wow,
Like, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like with Bigfoot, it's like, oh yeah, Bigfoot's real. But then when if you ever see it, you're like, holy, what? It's real?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm very big, so I'm not
saying,
surprised.
but I'm just saying, like, with any myth or urban legend of some sort, if you actually see it and you know about it, that's like, it's with anything that we know, we've heard of.
No,
and we're
no,
like,
I
that's
saw
not real.
Bigfoot. I saw Bigfoot. He's real. He's real. He was 3,000.
I have blurry picture. I have blurry picture on my S3.
I just think of that one iCarly episode that they were hunting for Bigfoot, and they're like, "Oh look, the squirrel."
There's a great skit from Futurama where it's an early Futurama episode, and they go in the past, and one of the army guys takes a picture of it, and he's like, "Oh, there's the UFO. There it is," and it's like a clear view of it, and then like the picture they take, it's like super blurry.
Yeah. Also, shout out Bigfoot. Shout out Bigfoot for being the hide and seek world champion.
Oh yeah.
Nah.
I thought you said.
Real hide and seek world champion is the Loch Ness monster.
Bigfoot.
I thought you said Shadow Bigfoot, and I'm like, oh no, there's evil Bigfoot.
Shadow.
No, that's Bigfoot in the TV world of Persona 4.
Somebody please draw that. Shadow Bigfoot.
Shadow
Bigfoot
Bigfoot.
in Persona 4, and what he does is just like, I want to be visible so bad. You're not me. I'm a shadow. There we go.
I am Shadow Bigfoot. It would Beastars Bigfoot.
I really like to think that Bigfoot.
Oh,
is just super
Bigfoot and
chill.
Beastars.
Okay,
student
you know what?
uniform.
Know what? We should ask question. Do you think animal like urban myths exist in the Beastars world as urban myths, or do you think they're like actual beings that are very rare?
Oh,
They're like this.
yeah.
Extinct
Yeah, you
animals
mean
can be
like-
urban legends.
You mean like fables as well?
Oh yeah.
Like fairy tales?
That's probably what their urban legends are. Like, oh yeah, the dodo bird, the dodo people still exist or something like that.
Oh shoot, yeah.
Yeah, like,
like
it's
that.
extinct animals, but it's
that's
translated into
interesting.
like instead of
Is the Loch
them just,
Ness
like, being
monster
animals, it's
friends
like-
with the giant whale?
what if the Loch Ness monster was the giant whale?
Guys,
Wait,
Well, the giant
fish
whale was
and
shown
walks
as
on
a
its
giant whale,
legs.
though.
I know, but they consider that the Loch Ness monster of their world.
Dude, are there crab people?
Oh god.
Oh, that was a thing. That was
Oh.
a thing
Yeah.
a while back.
Yeah, right.
So
it was
I was
Zygmunt.
wondering.
Yes, I know about the
If-
fish. I know how the fish are just like regular
Yeah.
fish and they just
Well,
speak a different
okay,
language.
so-
What about crab people?
Yeah, well, see, the thing is, insects aren't treated as sentient or high up there, and crabs are crustaceans, which are also arthropods. So I'd think that crabs would be treated the same way, but then again, crabs and insects are quite different. They're just in the same like, is that a phylum, arthropoda?
Same like
But-
animal species or group.
Arthropoda
Same
is
stuff.
a fucking phylum. Yeah, arthropods are a phylum. So the moth is an insect, and it's like the big enlightening thing that happened with Lugosi, and also made him grow all his hair out. So if he ate crab meat, would it do the same thing?
I always wondered about what happened with like Legoshi and that moth thing. I
Yeah.
pretended it exists because it doesn't get explained. It's not scientifically possible.
I mean,
Other things that relate.
a lot of things in Beastars aren't
Yeah,
scientifically plausible.
One thing I can think of is the I forget the character that a snake guard
Rokame.
happens happens like for like a chapter or two, and then they're like, yeah, that's it.
All right, I've served my purpose.
Which was not useful at all. Didn't explain
that-
anything. It just kind of told us that you were spying on him. That's really it.
Did it come up any time? Like, never again, right?
Never again.
It wasn't. I'm wondering if it
Yeah.
even like is a thing in the anime then.
Oh, it won't be. There's no way. There's
I
no
don't
usefulness to it at all.
No, there's
Well, okay, so in chapter 16,
It's not
Rokame
as
shows up,
useless as
or
Mokichi.
15 or 16.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, rest in peace, Mokichi.
Oh yeah,
That was a tragic
of-
backstory.
officially unofficially died.
He officially,
Project
unofficially
Cherryton-
died in a car
Project
crash.
Cherryton lore describes that Mokichi died in a very
Yeah.
tragic accident.
Yeah,
And if
he
you
was
don't,
driving home from drama club practice one day, and he got hit by a train
he was
in his
listening-
car.
He was listening to Ed Sheeran at the time.
Oh.
Hit by a train
Sorry.
in his car on a bridge.
Yeah. Okay, guys, going back to the
Under
Rokame
a
thing.
Going 1 mile per hour.
Just
Okay.
letting the car go and then standing in front of the car. Just
As
letting
we
it
very
go by
well may
itself.
know, Rokame is in chapter 16 for 2 panels. It's hinted at. On page 14, you can see her eye, just like spying on them, and then she shows up in like 3 more chapters total. But in the anime, there was no Rokame eye.
Yeah.
So, are they
I
gonna
think
forget her
I think Kara
entirely?
knew that she's like, well, this character really isn't that useful when you think about it, because it like just talks to Lugosi really creepily alone. So, I mean, it would have been a cool little Easter egg to see that for the manga readers. It would have been cool, been like, oh, that's Rokame, that one character that we see like a couple times, and then that's it. It would have been
Yeah.
cool, but then it would have been also like, oh shit, and now they're gonna include that into the anime and just waste time with that scene because it's, like I said, not useful.
Hmm.
Sorry about my swearing.
It's fine, dude.
It's
I said pardon
fucking
my French every
fine.
time I said fuck on the like first 3 episodes.
We could do like a counter.
Yo, yeah.
So far, I've done
Ding.
it 3 times.
I'm not gonna do that.
Shit.
I'm
No
also
words
not
like
gonna do
food.
that.
That's some editing there, you guys.
Just have a long
You wanna do
censor.
that?
Oh, that means I just gotta go through what
Fuck.
8 episodes, each 1 hour of material, just searching for one word, which is fuck. No, I'm not gonna do that. That's too much. Okay, let's get back to the
What
chapter
else?
or Beastars in
Uh,
general.
Yeah.
Or we could talk
I was
about
gonna
Cherry.
ask, since Bill raps and Kai raps, what kind of
Oh.
music do you think that Louis? Well, I mean, in your guys' the Project Cherryton.
Oh, we've
I'm
been
saying,
getting
what kind of
much
music do you guys think that Louis, Haru, and Legoshi would make? Like, what kind of genre and like, what kind of music do you think they'd make?
That's
Haru
interesting.
is heavy metal. Haru
Yes,
is
I was
definitely heavy
I was
metal.
gonna take some inspiration from Agretsuko and say
Yes.
that Haru makes death metal.
Yeah.
Makes death
Haru
metal.
is just
She
rapid.
makes death metal.
That's
Not
really
only
cool.
listens to it, but makes it.
Just make a death
Chicken.
metal Haru. Why not?
Louis likes classical outwardly,
Mhm.
but his guilty pleasure is 80s pop.
Oh yes.
Ooh.
80s synth pop, like Tears
like
for
that.
Fears
I
sort
like
of
that.
shit.
Yes, Tears for Fears, let's go. Could you
awesome.
imagine Louis
Legoshi?
singing "Everybody Wants to Rule the World"?
That or like Mad World, the real version, and not the other one.
Oh,
Damn it,
Not,
no,
the,
no.
not the
you
Kermit
mean
version.
Louis will also listen to like
Mad
Michael Jackson or
World.
something. Do you mean he
Um,
would?
So I think Legoshi listens to either lo-fi or like depressing grunge rap, like Lil Peep or something.
He probably,
Really?
definitely has at least 10 songs saved from Billie Eilish on his Spotify.
Yes,
Billie
Yeah, 100%.
like all like
Oh yeah.
very depressing recent emo songs, like like really depressing.
He's not like-
What
XXX
isn't-
Tentacion.
He's like
Legoshi
new age,
listens
not like old age, where he's
um,
like listening to like the Black Parade.
Isn't
He's
it
not like listening to
Ghosty?
that. He's like listening to new
Okay.
sad stuff.
Louis listens to the Tears for Fears version of Mad World. Legoshi listens to the Gary Jules version of Mad World.
Okay, listen. Isn't Legoshi technically Gen Z?
Yeah, because they're all yeah,
yeah,
'cause he's,
yeah.
17.
Yeah.
So well, Louis and Haru would be as well.
They go to concerts together. That's what.
The oldest
Also-
Gen Z is 23 years old. So yeah, they're all Gen Z, which I am too.
Heyo.
Gang.
I think everyone in here is Gen Z.
Yes.
Yep. Gen Z gang. No millennials. No boomers,
Where
no-
our humor doesn't make any sort of sense.
rule the world.
Gen Z
We should
humor
not
where
rule
I
the
can laugh
world.
at a Taco Bell bong noise and I will lose my entire brain cell.
That's
one
me.
entire one
I-
brain cell.
Well, the one brain cell that I have will be destroyed if I watch that Among Us clip where the dude gets smacked and shot, and it's the kid screaming, and then like as he gets shot, it's the Taco Bell bong noise, dude.
I just want the one
That's
that's like.
me. I'll piss myself laughing.
Oh,
Oh
no.
man.
Oh, that's the sound.
I will laugh
that,
at any image with radial blur.
That's the sound that played when
There was-
Mokichi died.
There was a video where it was just like,
rest
your
in
humor
peace.
is broken if you laugh at this, and it was just it cut to a picture of a dodgeball and the sound of a dodgeball, just the bong, just the noise of it. And what I imagined was just smacking somebody in the face. That's what I imagined.
Relatable content.
Like, but yeah, okay. So Louis would listen to classical or make classical.
Mhm.
This
Also,
would be
I-
either if they would either listen to it or make it. How about we
well,
just like what they would
He
listen
plays
to?
violin.
According to
I'm calling
the
it right here.
pop-up
He
shop
plays violin.
promotional image, Louis plays violin.
Yeah.
But he also plays saxophone in his spare time.
Mhm.
He's like Bill Clinton.
So he literally likes jazz.
You
I
like
like
that?
Well, Haru with the piano and the microphone, like she would definitely be at like one of those cafes in like New York late at night, like singing some like music.
Yeah, but she definitely also has like a launch pad and plays like lo-fi beats.
Yeah, there was this
study
one
too.
musician I was listening to that used Launchpad and it was good. Anyway, speaking of Louis, save it for later.
What?
You cut out.
Nothing. I did a thing where like I'll put it in podcast text, but later. Just can.
Oh, okay.
That's why I can mute. So
Okay, what about Goheen?
Goheen. Oh
Rock.
my.
he listens
he-
to
100% rock.
He's like Chicago.
He's rock.
Yeah,
Either
like,
either it's
Anime-
either jazz.
Anime Nightcore.
rock.
Anime Nightcore.
He listens.
oh
to
yeah, he,
Zone.
Carmel Manson is on his playlist.
But
I killed Chet. Oh boy.
that's
yeah,
I would
I'm
definitely
thinking-
think he'd listen to rock.
yeah,
Goheen.
yeah, like he's
Like
70s
80s,
rock.
80s.
Led
Because
Zeppelin.
he's a Gen X, 100% Goheen is.
Goheen
So
is
he's
Yeah.
like
Or
our age
46,
our
I'm pretty
moms
sure.
and dads are.
He's supposed to be 46, I'm pretty sure.
then
Yeah, so he would definitely be the type of person to be like, oh, I'm listening to like 80s rock, you know.
Hmm.
I'm
What's
gonna
another
make the claim
character?
now that Haru got into Dio, but then found Black Sabbath through Dio, and then completely dropped Dio
Oh.
after getting into Black Sabbath. That's the claim I am making.
I
Like
can't
that,
go
that's
listen to
amazing.
rock, but 80s rock
Okay.
specifically.
Who would listen to Muse?
Muse like Love Life.
Who would listen to AJR?
Oh.
Nobody, that's true.
Who would listen to 100 Gex?
What?
100 Gex.
Oh, that would
Hey,
be
little piss baby.
You think
Oh boy.
game with
Ooh, here's a
Arms like
question.
little cigarettes.
Here's a question. Who would be like me and decide to listen to every album of every band mentioned in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Who?
That's so
What
amazing.
character in
Do
Beastars
that.
would do that?
Oh, and Beastars? I don't know. That one chicken girl.
Lego? Ah! She does have the
Ooh.
dedication. She does have the dedication. Oh no! Okay, Quilo, say your final statements because yes.
so. As I depart, only thing I gotta say, salami lid ain't gonna fit.
Salami lid. Won't
And I'm
fit.
out.
Salami lid. Won't
Salami
fit.
lid.
Okay, what about Jack? Jack would have to be like listening to some like happy type music, like all the
He's
time.
like
or happy, or either
He-
very happy or very sad.
He listens
No,
to
he's-
that
What
genre
music
of
are like-
music that happened in like 2013 where there's a lot of acoustic guitar clapping and like tambourine.
Oh
you know?
yeah, he
Like,
definitely.
like the best day of my life, or I'm on top of the world. That sort of genre. I don't know
Like,
what
He
that's called.
definitely sticks with like early 2010s.
Yeah,
What about
like 2005 to 2015 music.
Oh god.
Yeah, no, he definitely seems like he would play those and he would have no idea who like the new artists are. Like he wouldn't like who's Billie Eilish or something like that, or who's Cardi B. Oh no, Jack listening to WAP.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's definitely like either like grunge, like Nirvana, or like mid early 2010 party music. So it's like he's bumping party rockers in the house tonight. I know I said it wrong. That's the joke.
He's doing TGIF.
It's party
Katy
rock
Perry.
is.
Hey, who created Party Rock Anthem?
It was LMFAO.
What's so funny?
Wow.
All right, guys, I'm gonna head out on that joke.
No.
We can't lose more. We can't lose another one.
Have I mentioned the Party Rockers Jonas Scott audio file on the podcast yet?
You haven't.
No.
You have
Please
not.
share.
Oh boy.
Oh
Oh,
but
boy.
First of all, you should tell who who won the race
Who won the race?
from last time.
If anyone's wondering, the winner of the 104th running of the Indianapolis 500 is Takuma Sato from Japan. It is his second time winning, and I wish him well on the Brickyard next year.
Yes.
Sorry.
Running.
You started it yesterday. You started it
Yesterday,
last time. I don't know why I'm saying yesterday. It's like-
Yesterday, I asked you who won the 104th running of the Indianapolis 500. Okay, I'm gonna stop bringing that up because it's been like six total times on the podcast now.
No, it's funny.
It could it's almost 15 times. Chapter 15, Warm Proof of Kinship. The last thing you'd want on your Beastars manga is.
Okay. About that. He got muted by Maya. Oh no.
Tiger.
Okay,
But
about
as
Can I share something quickly?
some people have probably been wondering, what about episode
that
6?
might be what you get.
Oh, can I share
What
something
about
quickly?
episode 6?
That was the end. Why did you mute me at the end?
I'm so confused. Are we just muting like?
Okay,
So-
when Bill ever tries to do the number 15, Warm Proof of Chapter 15, Warm Proof of Kinship,
Your Burger King burger.
my goal is to try to mute him before he finishes it.
Burger King.
Is a bloodthirsty fungus.
Oh no.
But as it turns,
Sorry, can I share something quickly?
That might be what you get.
But yeah,
Wait, let Dusk talk. Shush.
yeah. I was gonna say for the podcast, I actually did my cosplay from.
You're cutting out. Say that again.
Oh, for this podcast, I actually decided to do my Beastars cosplay from 2019.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it into the podcast text because it's like not like the improvement.
Oh,
Whoa.
yo, diggity. That's a green suit. That
Yeah,
is-
I can't believe I found the exact suit of Louis and
it's Rui.
You know what that is?
Oh, you just need
That's a
to like a
green
Cherryton
suit.
badge now. On
yeah, I was gonna get a patch for it, but I don't know where they sell them.
Dude, it didn't
Well,
hit
you can
me
look on
until someone commented. I posted on my
AliExpress.
Instagram that I because I voice Maguno in Patrick's projects that he's gonna do with the 701 boys, and I had dressed up as Maguno. Let me send it in chat really quickly if I can find it. While I try to find it, you guys can bring up something else and I'll come back to it.
Go ahead.
I have something to bring up. Me and Sid can attest. Haida is better than Maguno. Just saying. That's my
Yeah.
hot
We know
take.
more about Haida than Maguno, of course. So yeah.
Wait, we're comparing Agretsuko to Beastars?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna.
I just want to say
What the flip?
Yo, you're cutting out pretty bad, dude.
Yeah, that was my computer. I just want to say that Tadano was the worst.
I think Haida is
So much
such a
better.
real character
I
that
have
he could
no
be
idea
in
what you're
Beastars
saying.
without any problem.
Haida's so much better. Tadano is the worst. I hate Tadano so much.
Tadano,
Oh.
I am.
I think he deserves
basically-
a little.
Screw
respect.
capitalism.
Welcome to the Carrymon Trading Podcast, where we talk about Agretsuko.
So
I've
been
also done a
listening
Haida
to lot of
cosplay too
death
back in
metal
2016.
lately. Oh, it's pretty good.
Yeah, and then here's
Man, do your death metal scream. That's fucking hilarious.
Oh, I haven't even sent my
Oh,
picture.
I don't
yet.
wanna
No,
do
just
that.
don't do it now. Just edit the clip of when you did it into the podcast later.
I gotta remember that. Okay, it's at 40 minutes. Okay.
I will remind you.
We're-
Alright, I
we're at
sent mine.
40
There it
minutes.
is.
Yo, there he is.
It wasn't until someone commented, they were like, "Oh, you did a cosplay," and I was like, "Oh crap, you're right, I did. I technically did." Even though I was like, "Oh, I just want to make a cool fit because I thought it looked cool. You know, I thought it was a good fit." And
Hey,
I'm dubbing the character.
question.
So I was like, "Cool."
Yes.
Are you bisexual? I'm just asking
What?
because you have cuffed jeans.
Well, no, that's because his jeans are cuffed.
Okay.
In the picture,
Well,
yeah.
So
just-
does that mean Maguno is gay?
Miguno by rights.
They
Miguno
just
by
have style. What do you
Well,
mean?
What do you mean by
They just have style.
Anyone
Got
knows
grace.
that bi fashion always includes cuffed jeans.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
So I don't know.
That is-
just, just
The
saying.
question of what I am is off topic.
Okay,
It
yeah, I'm
is.
sorry.
Off podcast topic.
Pearvoz is Pearvoz.
That's the title. Questioning sexualities on the podcast.
yeah, we-
Pearvoz. Only
Where are we
Pearvoz.
getting
Only
there?
Pearvoz.
I literally have no sort of traction to get any sort of views, so good luck with putting my name in the title.
that's
I
fine.
don't-
We usually get around 150 views on the podcast. We got a little more.
Zero.
Patrick on
Okay, I wanted to talk about episode 6. God damn it.
episode 6. Good,
We're
yeah, do it.
We're fully in production right now. We released a few memes on, or like one meme on r/Beastars. And it's like the bomb
Oh.
meme.
Yeah, we
Um,
started the H meme.
Oh, don't say it. Don't. Okay, we did.
It's our fault.
We did.
I still have the
See?
original
We
screenshots
have like
of like the chat.
we had
and
like
H.
4 or 5 people starting the H meme. I did it
H.
in the beginning, and then everybody was like, I'm gonna use that meme format. I'm like, oh, okay.
I have to find it now.
And then everybody did it.
Stars is
And then
sponsored
I
by
did like 10 of them.
Oh yeah.
This
and one of
stream
them got
is
banned.
brought to you
No,
by
I
the
removed
letter H.
Back Alley Market
Here-
instead of Sesame
one.
Street.
Here's just one of the screenshots. That was the
Patrick,
earliest. That one.
is
That is
little-
May 14th.
Everybody's
Wowza.
just going. We also created an H emote. So if you wanna have the H emote, join our Discord.
Oh my god! I have a longer one. This one's even better. Holy crap! This
What?
one's even
You
longer.
have a longer H chain. Oh God! This is
If you put
amazing. Okay,
an
I'm
S
sorry.
at the beginning of it, it would be shh.
H. Go.
H.
This is amazing.
Oh yeah.
This
The text is-
This is amazing.
Yeah, there's that one. It's a little bit blurry because I there's a feature on Android where you can like screenshot and then you press this down button where it continues the screenshot, and that's what I had done because it was so long I couldn't do it in one. I had to extend it. And that one, and let me see when that date was.
Should I?
For the podcast, we just all shout H at the
I'm
top
gonna
of our
blurry
lungs.
out the names.
That was May 18th.
I'm gonna blurry
That was a
out the
week later.
names, but I'm gonna show that screenshot. This is amazing. Holy shit. Okay. By the way, I think we haven't said it, but this is the 10th episode of the Cherryton Podcast.
Oh shoot, yeah, it is.
It
Yeah,
is.
it's episode
We have
Yay, happy 10.
Congratulations.
It's
I'm
Congratulations.
viewers may remember the intro of the 8th podcast when I thought it was the 9th podcast and Sid corrected me.
That was
Yes, yeah.
we're just
This is
And then I-
actually the
we're behind
25th.
schedule.
This is the 25th. We're
is actually
actually
the
a
first-
year in the future. We're in the future. This is 2022. Humanity was destroyed in 2021. We all became robots.
Oh yeah.
It took
Sweet.
25
I'm
episodes
Bender
to get
from Futurama. No
Yeah.
doubles. I'm Bender.
15 episodes from now. Did we take like a really, really long hiatus?
Oh,
We were-
around episode 20, humanity goes on full on war, and we had to stop.
Wait, does that mean we are
that's
like AI in the cloud and we're just like thinking about
we've
Beastars?
You know that I think it's a movie called.
We
like,
use AI to continue Beastars.
Yeah, we all just got transcended.
Okay, good. I was just checking to see if my audio was going through my microphone headset and not through the laptop, because it's done that before, and I'm worried that this entire time it's just super, like it went through like the webcam mic essentially.
Don't worry, we're AI. This is like this. We're getting the feed directly from our brains.
Whoa.
Hold on, I gotta process a laugh.
What?
The what? The what?
Nah, I'm joking.
I was
You
suspenseful.
aren't laughing.
Not funny.
Hold on,
Did
laugh.
it takes a while. My
You
AI
must
runs
laugh.
Windows Vista.
You what? You're running Windows Vista?
No, I'm actually not. I'm not that crazy.
That's like saying
Let me open
Oh.
my Windows game live. I need to play some GTA 4.
I'm on Windows Millennium Edition, guys.
oh, is that because
Jokes on all of you. I'm using Longhorn.
What is the
Jokes on you.
beta-
I'm still
the
downloading
beta
my
of
music from
Vista?
LimeWire.
Uh-oh.
I'm just
Jokes on you. I'm reading Beastars
uh.
from like scrawling it in dust on my own. I'm making my own story.
I'm,
I don't
just
use
here
the internet.
using Windows Vista.
The truth does, Beastars did finish. The true Beastar was the friends we made along the
The true Beastar.
Oh yeah, we're nearing the end of the podcast, aren't we?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
We have, like,
we're
2:15.
46 minutes in, so yeah, we have like
Yeah.
like a
minutes left.
solid 15 minutes.
Oh,
So-
I'm an idiot.
I
What do you
know.
want to do? Like, I don't know.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Rock,
Rock,
paper,
rock.
scissors.
Damn it! Damn it, we tied.
Boomer.
What? Well, is there anything that you guys haven't talked about manga-wise that we could talk about now?
Okay, let's talk about
So there's this very obscure manga that I've discovered. It's called the Minecraft manga.
what?
No, I'm talking about Beastars. Talk about Beastars. Talk about Beastars.
Beastars. Okay. Let's get back to the chapter. What about
Yeah, we
Let's
should-
get
what
back
about-
to the point.
What about Louis? And Louis is essentially trying to stop the back alley market.
Mhm.
But
I mean, he
also
was
that
the
would
one
mean that
who-
the Shishigumi would be disbanded forever, doesn't it?
Well,
Because without the
Oh,
we
no.
know what happens in the next chapter. We just
mean,
can't really say.
if the
since
back
it's not
alley
out of
market
my
is
context.
destroyed, don't say
Oh,
that.
man.
By the way.
What if there was a like a slice of life, like a pure slice of life spin-off, which was just day-to-day
Called
stuff
Beast
that Shishigumi
Complex,
does.
which is
Oh my
not
God.
completed yet.
It's just a Shishigumi like sitcom manga.
Is Shishigumi sitcom?
That's just the mods in
It's just-
Kamui Miracle server. That's what we go through.
True.
We're called the Shishigumi there, and we just have those sitcoms.
Oh no.
Could you imagine like free, like a very suburban house just watering flowers?
Oh,
hmm
Oh, Miguel would probably be like cutting hair or something like that.
Yeah, it's the Miguel voice actor. I cut hair
So-
like the monkey meme.
oh yeah. Beast Complex
Yeah.
isn't finished apparently. It
Are
is
we
still
sure about
going
that
on.
though?
It is still going on.
I thought the Hidden Kondo chapter was just like a special. that she made
I
because of
don't-
the hidden condo.
I don't know. But basically, what if it like if it gets to an end, if Beastars gets to an end in the next 10 chapters, meaning that it will end like at 200, what happens? Is there gonna be a new manga? A new story? Because Pearvoz is definitely going to draw more animals.
Oh, she
I
had
don't
said
see
on
humans.
Twitter that she was trying to do humans, but was very
Yeah.
not like uncomfortable, but like just had not done it before. So I imagine
Yeah.
that she probably will make something that is in the same universe of Beastars,
Yes.
like Beast Complex, another manga based on that, or an entirely new place.
And the thing is, she got now that Beastars is like, if it ends, she has more freedom to release a different type of manga, because before that she was bound to releasing
Here's the thing.
Magazine as her father, right?
Mm-hmm.
But here's the
it had
thing.
to be
That
shonen.
means you'd have to switch over to a different magazine,
Yeah, but she got
company.
the money now,
and
doesn't she?
we don't
What do you mean
know.
by switching magazine?
She
It's
could
not.
do
It isn't an easy thing because it's like contract stuff.
Yeah.
They could be. She could be under contract with them having to produce like 2 big manga things or whatever.
Well, it does. That wouldn't stop her from doing a second manga with a different aspect.
Maybe, who knows? It could be.
Yeah.
We don't
Haru
know.
is a wild card. We've seen it with her like cliffhangers, so
Yeah, but I really hope Beastars isn't the only thing that's like coming from here. I'd be glad at that if Beastars would end at some point, that there'd be like a new story.
Mhm.
Because you can't push a story that long, right? It would just be
Or
like
expand on the world.
unnecessarily
This
stretching.
did it.
I think this if this is the end, which it definitely looks like it is, I would be fine with that, because like you said, I think it'd be kind of weird if this continued afterwards. Like what more? It would have to introduce an entirely new just an entirely new arc after this, and I don't know where you could go after this, because it seems like structurally just I guess it would be kind of like the aftermath of what's happening after this would be the next but
I
like
just
how long
yeah.
can you go after that? That's the thing, is how long can you go?
Yeah.
Till Haru and Legoshi get married.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but like how
Oh,
to a point where it's
even-
not
even
that
then-
interesting anymore. It's not that
The marriage arc. What's more
Imagine-
interesting about Juno reluctantly becoming Haru's bridesmaid,
We all know.
What?
Here's the
dying
thing.
in agony as he was the one who was going to marry Legoshi,
What?
waifu.
Now
and
look-
also Yafia stopped. I don't like Yafia.
What about wait. Okay, can I say something? What about these weird spirit animal things?
Huh?
They have
Yeah.
going on.
Oh,
They're
yeah, where it's
fighting
like,
Q?
Caillou? Q?
Caillou?
Yeah, no, they were
Caillou?
oh my god, I realized what I just said.
You mean the physical manifestation of him from
What
Project
about that? Okay, you know, we all know how Legosi's children will look like with Haru, probably. And
Yeah.
what if
Thought it was
the
cute.
manga ends and it starts with that character?
I imagine the manga will do a time jump after this whole fight,
Yeah.
and it will time jump with Haru and Legoshi, and then maybe like Juno and Louis
Yeah.
or something like that, where it just time jumps and then it just ends with them having like a normal life, and like the complete structure of the world of Beastars is like changed because of that fight there.
Yeah.
And I think that's how it would end, is them just time jumping after this fight. And if
Yeah.
not, just the fight being the last thing, and then something with Legoshi and Louis, or Legoshi in Haru at the end of like the final pages of the chapter or something like that. That is
Yeah.
what I think is going to happen to end the series.
Here's
But I
my
don't
100%
think there's much
true.
more they can expand on, but they should do it as a different like
Maybe.
don't go full on Naruto and Naruto Shippuden and have a time jump or something. Like
Why are we comparing
Cutting
Beastars to Naruto?
Beast like Beast Complex.
Okay, so here's my 100% true, 100% reasonable prediction for the end of Beastars, and it's not the Haru trebuchet. That's been proven false. No Haru trebuchet anymore. Don't quote me on that. I think that it's going to time jump. I agree with that, but Yaya has died of pancreatic cancer, and everyone cried. And then Legoshi and Louis both become Beastars like Gosha and Yaya were supposed to. And then Legoshi gets married to Haru, and then Louis doesn't fight crime. He's a knowledge Beastar instead of a punch Beastar. You
Like
know
he's
what I'm
the one who like stays. Well, no, I think he would go with Legoshi, but that's what I'm saying is like I think after this fight, there's just going to be a time jump after the fight, and then that's going to be the end of the series. That's I think the most not logical, but the most plausible ending, or the most likely how it's going to end.
I also think that that Legoshi will be the Beastars, and unlike
you're cutting out.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I guess I have to move my mic closer. Like Legoshi does become the Beastars, but instead of just like it because
it is very likely
like two-species marriage.
It is very likely for Louis and Legoshi to be Beastars.
One of the reasons why I don't think there was a large thing somewhere talking about why it's not going to end yet. I don't remember where whoever posted it, but it was like usually there's a notification from the magazine saying that it's the final arc, and that is not, no such thing has been said.
Do they usually do that, or is it just?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, this
maybe
is
they made something to where they don't do that.
This is very interesting.
Personally, I would love to see like another like spin-off manga like that really like not only expands the world but also give us new characters to relate to and love.
Dusk, you're really cutting out.
Yeah, my mic for some reason. I'll have to adjust it. But as I was, I really hope they like give us like a different like manga or like another side. Not only reads us to gives us new characters to love.
Oh yeah, look, this universe is so expandable.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it's so diverse. You can create any story with that, and that's why I've been taking also. I did a take on that as well, on that kind of universe, and I made like a comic myself, which is kind of like a detective story, and I've been writing that one, and it works really well, somehow.
Nice.
So yeah, you can do a lot of stories in those kind of universes, where there's like a weird social structure and stuff like that.
Interesting.
Yes.
Just adjusted my mic, by the way, so sorry if that was a sound.
Yeah. So. Do we have?
Oh,
yeah.
Listeners, we have successfully gotten the I'll eat an egg sandwich every day until season 2 comes out. We got the guy who does that to join the server. So
Yes.
networking. Hell yeah.
To quote Bongo.
Oh god.
Dude seems like a legend.
We've been annoying r/Beastars a little, didn't we?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit.
Just imagine imagine it comes out that everyone hated us. Everyone hated Project Cherryton.
Everyone despises Project Cherryton.
Damn,
And
I
we
just
have
got
like
in on it.
we have like 400.
Oh damn! Like
just like all accounts who said,
Project Cherryton. Disgusting.
disgusting. I hate
Who
it.
doesn't know how to dub a manga after taking a shit? Disgusting.
I'm going to
One does
outside
not
by
simply do
alien.
that. You don't simply dub a whole manga. How dare you! And you do it for free! A non-profit.
What if
Subscribe.
Netflix was like, "Hey, we liked your manga dub. We want to let you guys do an official manga dub."
What if Netflix
That would
just
be
came to us and be like,
I
"Yo,
would actually
we
shit
want
my
Jake."
pants if
And we're like,
did that.
"Oh no."
Hi,
yeah,
it's Netflix. We're here to say you want to dub Beastars Season 2. What happened to the original cast?
Jake
He threw them in the trash. Come with us.
Screw 'em. We
You
found
guys-
this YouTube channel. They do it way better.
They just
They are the official VAs.
Scott, like you just see Scott, Jonas Scott in like the closet.
We have
Help,
no
help.
money left. Let's just let the fans dub their anime. If they want it so much, they can do it themselves.
You do the CGI. You do the music. You do everything.
It's just werewolves music.
You want it so.
Just
You want it so
werewolf in
badly.
the background, like losing
Do
his
it
mind.
yourself.
So overworked. Sid, what are we doing? How are we on time right now?
We're exactly 1 hour in, and we
Alrighty
should
then.
end in the next
Maybe
few
we
minutes.
should start wrapping up.
Yeah. One last thing. Thank you again for 500 subs. We have been getting more and more subs, and it's been getting faster every day. And it's amazing
Oh yeah,
to
by the
watch it
time
grow.
this video is out, we're probably gonna be at 600.
Yeah. So
Yeah, and then
thank
we're
you
gonna
for
get
all
to
the subs.
1,000. Oh boy.
The subscriber special was amazing.
Oh yeah,
And many of you guys enjoyed it, and we love the feedback that you
Wait,
guys
is
gave
anyone
us.
there? Like it seems quiet.
what?
Hello?
Yeah, we're here.
Okay,
Oh no.
let's just continue.
Uh-oh.
I mean,
No.
we'll. And
Oh.
gone. And he's back. Hi, welcome to Chili's.
Yeah, I cut out on.
Oh,
Welcome to the official Chili's podcast.
Featuring
Project
me.
Cherryton.
Would you like terrible bacon cheese fries that are extremely soggy and just cold?
Another
That's
reason why
honest.
Applebee's is better than Chili's.
Welcome to Brutally
Wow.
Honest Chili's.
I
Okay.
just gotta say, can't thank you viewers enough for viewing.
We're using your eyeballs.
Yeah, or lack thereof if you're not able to see.
Yeah.
How'd you get to the channel?
Yeah, comment. Tell
Hey.
us how you found us.
Yeah, let's
Tell us how you
let's
found the
start-
popsicle.
Let's start a thing here. Write down in the comments what brought you to Project Cherryton, and what do you think of our project, and what do you think could we do to improve our channel?
Also,
Nothing,
tell
because we're perfect. Ha 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 ha.
us not
No,
doing
we're
if you
not.
don't like it. But
That's
we're
the
also not going to improve at all if you do.
Yes. So
Your
you guys
comments are
should
mean.
Start writing
They
more
will be deleted.
comments.
No, they won't be deleted. I'll just vote them.
Go laugh at them.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, this has been the Carrymon Trading Podcast, where we speak about Agresco,
Episode
and
10.
this has also been the Cherryton Podcast, where we talk about Cherryton and Beastars, and this has also been the Chili's Podcast. Thanks for listening. Have a good week.
Bye. Thank you for having me on, by the way. Project
Goodbye. Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you. For
Okay.
having me
Oh
on
wait,
as well.
wait! Before we do that,
Oh wait, we gotta
one
do.
last
Never mind.
word.
Sorry, we gotta
One
do
last
final
word
words
from everyone. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm an idiot.
All right. We gotta go through the list. Let's start from Dusk and end with Bill.
Alright. Well,
yeah.
my final.
Yeah. Final words. What do you want to
Yeah,
say?
Final
To
statement.
final statement.
Okay. Thank you so much for having me, Project Cherryton. It's really an honor. I love working with you guys. Your videos are great. Anything like keep catching me with voice acting stuff, and I'm planning to start my own YouTube channel, and I'm uploading a video soon. So
Yeah.
check me out. Comment and thank you so much.
We'll put the description, or we'll put the link in the description.
Yes.
Maya, do you have words to speak?
What are words?
Oh.
Good one.
Oh,
Let's just quote
fair.
that
Well.
and move on.
Oh, well, thank you for having me on. This is like the first ever sort of like podcast I guess I've ever done before. This was very enjoyable. Didn't feel like I was like, oh, I want this to be over. I really right now not doing a whole lot. I'm just trying to get through my gen ed classes in college. I want to do voice acting and planning on maybe streaming Twitch. I don't know. It depends on how good my internet is, but you can catch me on like Twitter, just tweeting Beastars bullshit. So yeah, thank you for having me on.
Links in description.
All right.
Ew, imagine using Twitter.
Say words.
I think I did my final statement already.
Oh boy.
So
Okay, my final words are. Oh,
Yeah.
do it again.
Thank you all for subscribing and being a part of this community. We love y'all.
Okay. My final words are join the Discord. Link in description.
Vibe with
Also,
be good people.
Yeah,
Daddy Pierce love.
don't do illegal things.
except for yeah.
Okay, that's the end.
Be good people.
Bye.